Hello everyone, good evening. Welcome to another session of Paper One YouTube live series. Welcome everyone. Hello, good evening, good evening. I'm waiting for you to join here. YouTube babies, please join. Hello, hello Rudra, hello Anjan. Good evening, good evening. Ashida, good evening. Yes, you can see chats coming on the YouTube live. Very good. How are you all? I think the gate results are out. So how many of you cleared gate? Okay. Yes, Sangini, good evening, good evening. How are you all? Like, are you learning? How is your learning going on? How is your studies going on? Is it going good? Yes. The gate results are out, and how many of you cleared gate? And then we had some gate revisions regarding paper one also. So we'll be very happy that we could hear from you. Yes, Vijay, good evening. Yes, Lokesh, good evening. So I think you are enjoying the paper one sessions and all, paper one live series and all. Okay. So I told you, like, from now onwards, Thursdays will be our day. Yes, Navia, good evening. Thursdays will be our YouTube session. So share it with your friends also to join in the YouTube live sessions. Okay. So can we start today? Today I'm here with a session on people development and environment. Okay, people development and environment. So guys, what I want to tell you is when you study people development and environment, actually the topic is very vast. Topic is very elaborated and all. Every time it won't be the questions like it's actually a dynamic portion what we have, not a static portion. So we cannot what predict in what type of or from which type we are having the questions and all. But like we can actually like have some short part where we can have questions from the protocols and all. So that is what is happening with the people development and environment. Okay. So we will discuss some of the questions regarding the people development and environment. So we'll like I will have some explanations also. So please like enjoy this and please be part of the sessions. Everyone from everyone, I need the answers and all. So can we go with the first question? Are you ready, everyone? Yes. I can see YouTube chats are all filled here. Yes, guys. Thank you. Thank you for that. Please be active and then reply. Please share it to your friends, those who learn for UGC net paper one and all. So it will be useful. Yes, guys. So the first question. Question number one. Which layer of Earth's atmosphere contains the ozone layer and is important for absorbing ultraviolet radiation? So the layers of atmosphere is a very important topic in people development and environment. So here you have been given with four options: exosphere, thermosphere, mesosphere, and stratosphere. So which layer of Earth's atmosphere contains the ozone layer and is important for absorbing ultraviolet radiation? So nowadays, the UV radiations are, or the UV index is being like released by the like what you call uh, the department, like climate departments and all. Okay, like by the government and all UV index, because it is more, the heat is more now, and the UV radiations coming to the earth is very high nowadays. So actually, what you can do is, like, there are many measures for one like to take precautions from the UV radiations and all. So please take care of that. The time from 10 to 3, you should not get out, like you should not get direct sunlight. That is a mandatory one and all they are telling. Okay. So that is what. So which is the Earth atmosphere that contains ozone layer? So ozone layer is actually absorbing the UV radiations from the sun and protecting us from the UV rays. But we are like, as there are ozone depletions, So the ultraviolet radiations are into the Earth now. So which is the layer that contains ozone layer? which is the layer of Earth's atmosphere. So all answers are D, stratosphere. So can I finalize stratosphere? That is the answer, stratosphere. So you can see a small explanation here. The layers of Earth. So troposphere is actually like from the Earth's atmosphere starts like the first layer is troposphere, and then we have stratosphere. So in that stratosphere we have ozone layer. Can you see that? Like the aeroplanes, all those like air balloons, all those go with the troposphere, then goes with the stratosphere. Like the supersonic jets all goes in the stratosphere layer. So then mesosphere, then we have meteoroids, and satellites go with the thermosphere, and then the exosphere. So it is the layers of atmosphere that we have. Okay, so five different layers: tropo, the base one, then the strato, so where is the ozone layer seen, then the meso, then thermosphere, and then exosphere. Okay, so that's it. Going with the next question, second one. What is the primary purpose of conducting a census? So actually, the topic is related with, or the unit is regarding with the people, development, and environment. Obviously, census is regarding people and also development. So what is the primary purpose of conducting a census? To count the number of animals in a country, to collect demographic and statistical information about a population, to conduct political elections, to determine the weather patterns in a region. Okay, the options are very simple. The options are very simple that you can get the answer. Yeah, all the answers are going with B. Yeah, good, great, guys. Yes, it's B. Obviously, to collect demographic and statistical information about a population. Census means you are going to count like maybe the demographic number, like the number about the population. Question number 3. There are two statements, assertion and reasoning. So there can be assertion reason question in the people development and environment also. So here, assertion is air quality index is used to measure air quality. Reasoning, AQI, air quality index, takes into account the levels of various pollutants, including particulate matter, carbon monoxide, sulfur dioxide, nitrogen dioxide, and ozone. Okay. So AQI, it is atmospheric or air quality index. So you have recently you have been noticing the news regarding air quality index, like in Delhi and all. The AQI was very bad. The range of value was very bad. Like the poor weather, like air was it. So they actually the Delhi government was forced to enforce some laws regarding the vehicle running and all, to use the vehicles and all, and also the factories were shut down, and also the companies were shifted their works to the work from home and all. So there was something like that. So AQI is very important topic. So you're telling that A, both assertion and reasoning are true, and reasoning is the correct explanation. X, exactly. Both the assertion and reasoning are true, and this is the correct explanation. Why? Because air quality index is used to measure air quality, obviously, and it takes level of various pollutants, such as its particulate matter, all those which affects atmosphere. Directly affects the atmosphere, not indirectly. All those but matter or all those gases which directly affects the atmosphere, yeah, it is taken into the account of. So it is actually indicator developed by government agencies to communicate to the public how polluted the air currently is. So if it is 0 to 66, we have a good AQI. That means you can enjoy activities. But if it is 67, more than 66, until 99, it is fair only. It is like people usually too sensitive to air pollution. They should not go for the outdoor activities. 100 to 150, it is very poor, and 150 to 200, it is also very poor. Like 100 to 150 is poor. 150 to 200 is very poor. 200 plus, it's extremely poor. So it's in New Delhi it's actually near to 600 or something like that. It went to more than 500. So it was extremely poor. No outdoor physical activities. Next one. Next question. So I think it's AQI very clear. Question number 4. Which of the following pairs is not correctly matched? Avalanche, geological hazard; volcanic eruption, chemical hazard; cloudburst, climatic hazard; deforestation, environmental hazard. So which is not correctly matched? So you should learn hazards, environmental disasters, Do you know disaster management? Disaster management is included in the people development. They have been asking questions regarding disaster management. Last time, like 2025, they had some man-made, some environment, not environmental, disasters or hazards happened in the nation. Like you are asked to write that in the chronological order and all. Do you remember the last, like 2025 net, January net? So we will discuss that in the coming revisions and all. Okay. So what do you think? It's actually about like avalanche, is it geological one? Volcanic, is it chemical? Cloudburst, climatic? The answer is volcanic eruption is not a chemical hazard. Okay, it's not a volcanic eruption, not a chemical hazard. You can tell it is a like natural one or maybe a geological one and all. Not it is not a chemical one. Okay. Question number 5. Which one of the following anthropogenic activities contributes the most nitrogen to the global nitrogen cycle? So, which is the anthropogenic? So, that means human-made, man-made activity which contributes to the most nitrogen to the global nitrogen cycle. Is it industrial production of fertilizers, nitrous oxide production due to combustion of fossil fuels, nitrogen fixation by soybean farming, nitrogen fixation by cultivation of legumes? So, which is the which one of the following anthropogenic activities contributes the most? Which one you think? Combustion of fossil fuels, you think it is? Okay, guys. So, or nitrogen fixation by soybean farming, anything like that? Yes. What do you think? YouTube babies, what do you think? Is it B that you are thinking of? Okay, is it B? Okay, let me check the answer. It is A, that is industrial production of fertilizers. It contributes to the most one because industry, like in India, actually the industry is more, and also regarding the world, global nitrogen also, the industries are more. But the combustion of fossil fuels is not like even everywhere. So soybean farming is not even, cultivation of legumes, it's not even everywhere. So to the global nitrogen, obviously industries are more in the global level. That's why. Next one, question number 6. Which of the following is not a social benefit of environmental conservation? Enhanced quality of life, increased community resilience, improved public health, and accelerated urbanization. Which of the following is not a social benefit of environmental conservation? So is it enhanced quality of life, increased community resilience, improved public health, and accelerated urbanization? Which is that? Question number 6. Not a social benefit. Quality of life, increased community resilience, improved public health. Okay, public health all will be a social benefit, right? Accelerated urbanization. Okay, is it a social benefit? Obviously not. Accelerated urbanization, like increasing the cities. The cities are being increased, like the urbanization is more. So it's not actually a social benefit, maybe like at some point of the view regarding with the sustainable development and all, like with the conservation of environment and all. It is not, the accelerated urbanization is not a social benefit. Okay, very good. You have the right answers. Great. Coming to next one. Where did the 28th Conference of Parties take place? 28. That within 2023. So 28th COP, that's Conference of Parties are very important. And each Conference of Parties have themes, different themes. And a very much like very important Conference of Party was 21st Conference of Party that was happened in 2015. Like Paris, it was also called as Paris Agreement. So you had questions regarding Paris Agreement, the exam before, just the exam before, in the exam before. So where it was where did it take place? 28th Conference of Parties. Yeah, you are having the answer. Obviously, it is not in India, not in Paris, because it was in 21st. Egypt and Dubai, you can. The answer is Dubai. The answer is Dubai. 27th took place in Egypt. I think it's in Egypt. Okay. 28th is in Dubai only. Okay, sure. Next question. Yeah, before that explanation. COPs are gatherings held within the framework of United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, UNFCCC, a multinational treaty established in 1992. These meetings, denoted by the acronym of COP, serves as the official sessions of the Conference of the Parties. Okay. Like means your actually the worldwide nations will meet under the UNFCCC, and they will have a like meetings and presentations, all those discussions regarding the nature and all, like the global warming, climate conventions and all. During the sessions, participating countries, that means the parties, evaluate the global endeavors aligned with the primary goal of the Paris Agreement. I told you, Paris Agreement is actually the COP21, aiming to restrict global warming to approximately 1.5 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels. The COPs are the main decision-making body of the UNFCCC. Okay, so United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, the decision-making body is COPs, Conference of Parties. So the next one. Which of the following is a lead agency for education for sustainable development? So sustainable development, SDGs are very important. Sustainable development goals they can ask. Okay. So which is the lead agency? Is it UNESCO? Is it Brundtland Commission? Is it UNDP? Is it UNICEF? UNICEF, you know, which is the what they are up to, or what they like where they belong to. UNICEF, like the fund collections of the UNICEF are being now very active in the society, like in the UNESCO. You think it is UNESCO? Option A, are you telling it is? Okay, we'll go with UNESCO only. That is the correct answer. What is UNESCO? It is United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization. It's a UN organization. It's in the aim of promoting world peace, security through international cooperation, education, arts, sciences, and culture. Okay, so that is UNESCO. What do you mean by UNDP? It is United Nations Development Program. It is an agency tasked with helping countries eliminate poverty and achieve sustainable economic growth and human development. Actually, it is the UNDP is UNDP emphasis on the like the underdeveloped countries and developing countries. It emphasizes on developing local capacity towards long-term self-sufficiency and prosperity. Okay, like it helps countries to eliminate poverty, basically on the underdeveloped countries and all. UNICEF, originally called the United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund. You know, actually, I told you just now, the development of the fund, or the creation of the fund, or the accumulation of the fund is being now very active in the society parts. Now, officially, United Nations Children's Fund is an agency of the United Nations responsible for providing humanitarian and developmental aid to children worldwide. Okay. What do you mean by the Brundtland Commission? Formerly, the World Commission on Environment and Development was a sub-organization of United Nations that aimed to unite countries in pursuit of sustainable development. So that's a commission formerly under the United Nations, like to unite countries in pursuit of the SDG, Sustainable Development Goals. So that is it. Question number 9. Sustainable consumption and production focus on. So sustainable consumption and production focus on which of these? Is it promoting unsustainable practices, ignoring environmental concerns, minimizing waste and pollution, maximizing resource use? So which is the options that you will go for with the sustainable consumption and production focus on? Sustainable consumption and production focus on what? I need the answers, guys. Yes, you're chatting on the chat box. Yes, I can see answer C. C, very good. Sustainable consumption and production. C, okay. The answer is C, only correct one. Minimizing waste and pollution. That is the correct answer. Superb. Going to the next one. In comparison to pure water, boiling point of impure water is same, increases, decreases, first decreases and then increases. So in comparison to pure water, actually this is a question concerning the environment. In comparison to pure water, boiling point of impure water, like maybe like some sediment, maybe there some impurity, maybe there in the water. What is that? Boiling point of impure water. So what is it? Is it same? Is it increases? Is it decreases, or does it decreases first and then increases? It increases. Okay. So decreases. Then there are different options. There are different like perspectives regarding the question. Okay. Some say it decreases, some say it increases. Okay. We can have an idea of the answer. It increases only. Why? Because the boiling point of a liquid is the temperature at which the vapor pressure of the liquid and surrounding pressure is equal. The original boiling point of water is 100 degrees Celsius. After the addition of 58 grams of salt, the boiling point increases by 1/2 of the degree Celsius. Obviously, like if you add something to the water, the boiling point increases. Like a pure water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. If it is like you add some impurity, maybe a salt, like salt and sugar is not impure, but if you add some sediments or like some extra things to make it impure, the boiling point increases. Okay, that is the answer. Which of the following gas is not responsible for global warming? Global warming is an important topic regarding people development and environment. So, which of the following gas is not responsible for global warming? You have CO2, that is carbon dioxide, water vapor, nitrous dioxide, and SO2, sulfur dioxide. Okay. Nitrous oxide, sulfur dioxide, you have every options here. Which one of the gas is not responsible for global warming? Okay, you're answering it as B, water vapor. Okay, let us check. Nitrous oxide, some carbon dioxide. It is actually sulfur dioxide. Carbon dioxide, water vapor, nitrous oxide, all those contributes for the global warming. Sulfur dioxide does not contribute for global warming, guys. Sulfur dioxide is the answer. Okay. Global warming is the gradual increase in average temperature of the Earth's lower atmosphere as a result of the greenhouse gases. So global warming, you should remember of the greenhouse gases. What are they? Carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide, hydrofluorocarbons, perfluorocarbon, sulfur hexafluoride and all. But sulfur dioxide is not there. Water vapor is there only. Okay. Water like what does that means? It making the planet warm. Water vapor obviously make the planet warm. So water vapor is there. So you cannot tell that it does not contribute to global warming. It contributes to global warming. Question number 12. The World Water Day is observed every year on March 22nd, March 30th, April 21st, May 8th. The World Water Day is observed every year on March 22nd. Which one? Like it's a common question, like as it is regarding with the environment. Like we cannot predict NTS question, right? They can ask this question, type of question. Yes, guys. What do you think? March 22nd. Okay. 22nd March. Okay. Every answers are coming like that. The answer is March 22nd. Okay. It's World Water Day. It is observed annually on 22nd of March to raise the awareness among the people about the importance of water. The first World Water Day was commemorated on 1993. Okay, my birth year. It was commemorated on 1993. The focus on universal access to clean water, sanitation, and hygiene is in line with the targets of Sustainable Development Goal 6. So, SDG Goal 6, it is a focus on universal access to clean water, sanitation, and hygiene. WASH. So, clean water, sanitation, and hygiene. So, it is a Sustainable Development Goal also. SDG 6. Okay. So, it was first commemorated on 1993 and then every year it is being celebrated. Next one. The dominant source of pollution due to oxides of nitrogen in urban areas is. So oxides of nitrogen, the dominant source of pollution. Which is the dominant source? Is it road transport? Is it commercial sector, energy use in industry and power plants? So we should get the dominant source of pollution due to oxides of nitrogen. Or is it road transport? Is it commercial sector? Is it energy use in industry, power plants? Which one do you think? A, all of them are with A. Okay, let us take it is A only because in urban areas it's more commercial sector, like more than that. Road transport is more. So obviously a dominant source of nitrous oxide is or nitrogen oxides of nitrogen is road transport. Question number 14. It is an international treaty designed to protect the ozone layer by phasing out the production of numerous substances responsible for ozone depletion. Statement 2. It was agreed on 16 September 1987 and entered into force on 1 January 1989. So you should know the protocol's date, year, and all. At least the year. So whenever you have given a statement like this, you have been given a statement like this, you should be able to tell which protocol summit is mentioned here. They can ask questions like this, which is Rio Summit, Montreal, Kyoto, Paris. Obviously, it won't be Paris because I told just now that Paris Agreement was also on 2015. Paris Agreement was on 2015. So what is it? Rio Summit? Montreal. Just identify or just have an idea of the protocols by the chronological order. In 1987, and it came into force on 1989. Is it B? Everyone, it is B. The answer is Montreal Protocol only. Very good. Rio Summit, it was in 1992. The summit led to the development of the following documents, which were the Rio Declaration on Environment, Agenda 21 Forest Principles. So whenever you have a question regarding Agenda 21, it was from Rio Summit. Rio Summit was on 1992. Okay. Kyoto Protocol, international treaty that extended 1992 United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change that commits state parties to reduce greenhouse gas emissions based on the scientific consensus that global warming is occurring and that human-made CO2 emissions are driving it. So Kyoto Protocol was basically regarding the greenhouse gas emissions, reducing the greenhouse gas emissions and the global warming. It was adopted in Kyoto on 1997 and entered into force on 2005 only. So the Kyoto Protocol was adopted in, like it was in 1997, Rio Summit in 1992. Okay. Paris Agreement, it's often referred to as Paris Accords or the Paris Climate Accords, International Climate Treaty. It is adopted in 2015. Okay. Like regarding the climate change and all, like it should be not more than 1.5 degrees Celsius. The conference of parties, the parties agreed to that. Okay. That is what you call as Paris Agreement in 2015. So Rio Summit in 1992, Kyoto Protocol in 1997, and Paris Agreement in 2015. Montreal before that, 1987, and accepted in 1989. So that's all for today, guys. Thank you so much. And I think you have enjoyed and it was useful and it was very informative, I think. I believe that it was informative. So learn thoroughly all those people development concept and all. We'll have so much revisions regarding paper 1. So we'll have every day Thursday at live. We will have live at 9 p.m. Sorry. So be here, learn with us. So